very aware that I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but I am so effing tired of the amount of emotional labor that comes with dating Black men.
See, one thing about the truth is that you know exactly how it sounds when you hear it, right? If you're one of those ladies that is, in fact, Black, but you've deconstructed from the Black love rhetoric, and now you're in that free place of go where you're appreciated, go where the princess treatment lasts longer than the courting stage, go where you're celebrated and not tolerated, go where you're uplifted and not manipulated, then you're not offended by what this young lady just said. Because let's just be very honest, right? As much of a generalization it is to say that dating Black men comes with a lot of emotional labor, there's also a lot of fact that's involved in that statement, right? And the only person that disagrees is someone that's a Black male with an ego, or two, someone who's never dated a Black male. Now, am I making this video to tell you to divest? Absolutely not. Do what your heart desires. But the definition of insanity is doing the same thing all over again and expecting different results. We cannot continue to ignore the fact that it's a very unique experience, right? It's kind of like I've talked about on YouTube and I think on TikTok here, that there's something about dating a rapper, an athlete, right? We're not talking about Russell Wilson and Ciara. Those are the outliers, right? But how many times are we going to see these same men, typically Black, screw women over time and time again before you say, nah, I'm good. I'm not dating a rapper, right? Yes, it's a generalization, but it's also factual based on data. Does that make sense? And so if you know that a vehicle is likely to break down on you, and you know that the safety rating has not been great, and you go to purchase one anyway for the aesthetics, i.e. the Range Rover, then be prepared to have your car in and out of the shop, right? Be prepared to be in a loaner every couple of months. Be prepared to have your time interrupted every time you have to take it in for servicing. Does that make sense? It's the same logic, right? As a woman, only you are responsible for your emotional health, right? And if you want to maintain a softness, you want to live well, but you do not want to be hardened, you got to be very, very specific about your type. I'm sorry. And I know I've gotten this kickback a lot from my clients. Like, well, what happens if I'm only attracted to Black men? Then I guess you'll never try nothing new. And I guess you'll continue to get the same results. And I guess you'll continue to look for a diamond in the rough, right? I feel this way about anything in your life that you notice is disrupting you. So kudos again to that beautiful woman for speaking up, because not a lot of us are saying this out loud. We are thinking it, but we're not saying it enough. If you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Mary, and I'm borderline obsessed with seeing women loved right the very first time. If that sounds like a cup of tea, definitely like and follow for more.